Good morning. This is an estate sale auction haul that my sister bid on for me. This serving tray was full of jewelry, and when she got the items, Holly put them on these two cardboard flats, and so we could see the jewelry much better. So she's already shown me everything in these flats. My husband's already looked through it to pull out any precious metals, but I wanted to show you in case you were interested. So if you're not familiar, estate sale auctions, so back before the pandemic, estate sales was where you would go to the house where they were selling all the contents in the house, and you just walk through the house and pick up whatever you want, and they had flat prices. But because of the pandemic and just too many people in the houses, and that's how you spread the virus, everything went online, and so now it's auctions. And then once the auctions are over with, you set a scheduled time and you go pick up the items at the house. And so my sister has also been helping me out bidding on stuff for me. And so this was two flats of jewelry. It was on this serving tray. This is like a rose gold color. You can't really tell. It kind of looks gold in the camera, but in person it's very pretty. So I'm actually going to keep this for myself. It's going to be nice prop for photos. And then so this was just like a whole bunch of Shriner stuff. So if you're not familiar with Shriners, Google it. It's really, it's just like a charitable organization. And it's just kind of hard to explain because I don't know the full history and I don't want to get it wrong. So if you're interested in Shriners, Google it. There is some money for their pins and their buttons. Some people collect it. It's not like a huge amount of money, but you can turn a profit on Shriner pins. So these buttons, like I've sold buttons individually, but it's small money, like $4. So, and it's a lot of work. And so like at this point right now, I would probably just group all the buttons together and sell them as a lot. And then this is just like, this is a very nice keychain. So I will definitely, ooh, this is cool. This is like a bicentennial coin. That's cool. So just a whole bunch of Shriner pins. I've sold them individually for like $8 to $10. So it just depends, on the pin. I always say, if you're looking to sell something on eBay, look at the completed listings to give you an idea of what to sell for. So it's definitely a lot of time and work in these flats to list everything, but oops, it's worth it. There could be a couple hidden gems in here. What is this? Oh, this is interesting. This is a wheelchair tie tack. Interesting. I like that. Another Shriner pin. So this definitely person was like a long-term Shriner because there's lots of like specialty pieces. Some patches. Let's see. This is 1972. This is a nice, just little rose plated pin. Just a bunch of miscellaneous tie tacks in here. I don't know what these are. I don't know what these are. These are pretty, they were in a bag of clip-on earrings, so this might be a part of clip-on earrings. I don't know what they are, but they're pretty interesting. Yeah, I think this is like, kind of reminds me of like a dangle of a clip-on earring. So those are probably like interchangeable pieces of a clip-on earring. That's what those are. Here's another interesting Shriner pin. So just different Shriner pieces. And then it's too bad this is broken. This would have been a neat pin. I'll just do something with it in my junk journal because that is very cool. All right, so patches, it just depends on the theme. Excuse me, why is it different? I've sold Girl Scout patches. I've sold pop culture patches. These look like they're bowling league patches, so probably not worth much. So I'll just lot them in a bag. Yeah, these are all bowling patches. Just a little coin purse from a bowling event. Oh, this is a bowling medal. Does it open up? No. Try to see if it was a locket, but there's no seam. That's a cool little pendant. When I was a kid, I don't know what it is nowadays, but when I was a kid, bowling was a big deal. Like, my grandma was in a bowling league, my mom was in a bowling league, everyone I knew was in a bowling league. So I don't know if it's still like that today, but bowling was pretty popular from where I was from. Okay, so then this one is just tons of Shriner pins. When I had more time, I used to like list each individual one. Like I said, I'd sell them between $8 and $12. But I don't know that I'm going to do it with these. I'm probably just going to lot these together because I have just like a whole bunch of stuff to list. I'll go through each one and see. Oh, here's another coin. Airport. This is a bowling souvenir. Airport Bowl, Peoria, Illinois. 1976. Wow, that is pretty cool. This one I might sell by itself. Look at this creepy little clown. Someone might like that. I think this is like, there's a whole bunch of these Roadrunner pins throughout these boxes. Like, here's another one over here. So I don't know if that has something to do with Shriners, but I do love looking through all these little pins. They're very, very cool. Here's a bowling one. Oh, this is a charm. That's cool. I really like that. Oh, look, it kind of matches my nails. Oh, I might keep that one. There's a guy, I don't know, with a baseball bat. Or just a simple stick figure guy. All right. And then this stuff, here, let me flip this around. This was like, my husband has to test this. So we went through everything. So this ring has the potential to be gold, and then those might be diamond chips. So we have a diamond tester, and we have chemicals that we can test to see whether stuff is gold or not. So I just have to give that to my husband to test. A quick way when you're going through, like here was the bag of like the junk jewelry. So if you're at an estate sale, put a magnet in your pocket. So if this chain sticks to the magnet, there's no gold in it, or not, there could be a little, but not enough for scrap value. So it's basically costume jewelry. So you want something that does not stick to a magnet. So with the magnet test, this did not stick. So this could be something. This could be something. Look at that necklace. This is probably sterling silver. And then this is a gold chain. So we're going to test it. And then I wouldn't sell this. Well, this I would sell just because of the unique piece of the item. But like, say if this is gold, then all I do is I stick it. I have a bag of like gold jewelry, of scrap gold jewelry. And then when I have enough, I send it to, I work with a jewelry company that buys scrap gold, and they give me fair market value. If you sell scrap gold, you kind of have to know the person you sell it to, because they have to make a profit too, and sometimes you get better deals. Like, you can go to a regular jewelry store and they'll buy your scrap gold, but they have to turn around and make a profit too, so they're not going to give you as much as if you go directly to the company that is going to melt the gold down. So we just have done this long enough that we have contacts now, and so we make a little more than if we were to go into a jewelry store and sell it. So that's what we do with our scrap gold, is we save it and send it to our contact, and we get fair market value. I can't say what it is, because the price of gold and the price of silver constantly fluctuates. If you have a lot, you just want to save it for a time where the gold price is at pretty high. And then this is a real pearl necklace. My husband, I'm not very good about telling if pearls are real or not, but my husband is. We flew to California so he could take a class and be a certified specialist, and so he definitely knows his pearls. And then these are just like unique little cameo earrings, so I put those to the side. And this is a type of silver, or is it gold? I don't remember because it's been a couple of days, but these are unique pieces, and so whatever their name is, it even has a mark. I might put this in the description so you know what I'm talking about. So this is a specific type of metal that isn't made anymore, and so they will be sold as just like this themselves because they're unique, but they'll have like a little more value than just a typical costume piece of jewelry. Okay, so then this stuff is all like costume piece jewelry. So I don't, these are kind of unique. These are like old vintage, like crocheted bead necklaces. I've sold them individually like this. So these two I will probably sell individually. And then I probably will sell this shell necklace individually just because of the nostalgia of vacation. It just reminds people of vacation. But the rest of these, this one I'm keeping for myself. These are polished stones. So this one's mine. But the rest of these, I will just put in a big bag and just, and then here's a whole bag of like clip-on earrings. I'll just add all this jewelry together and be like, grab bag, and I'll put these. This is the costume medal. So I'll put all that together and do grab bag of jewelry. And I sell those pretty regularly when I have a whole bunch of costume jewelry I want to get rid of. You know, there's numerous reasons why people will want to buy this. Like they use this stuff for crafting projects. Maybe they want to turn around and resell this. I mean, this is a nice necklace. Someone might want this. This is shells. So, you know, all these earrings have matches. So I'm sure I could make money if I listed one each individually, but I really don't want to. And so there's that. That makes sense now. Remember earlier I was talking about what these pieces are? I think this red one pops out and then you can exchange it with this black. So I might pull those out and sell those together because that's what that is. These are interchangeable earrings. Even though they're clip, that's pretty fascinating that they do that. So I'll pull those out. But the rest, I'm just going to sell one big bag and just say, grab bag lot, there you go. If you've ever been to like a Savers thrift store, or a Goodwill thrift store, they'll do that. They'll put their costume jewelry in one big bag and sell it for like, I don't know, $20. And people, I never get one because people buy them up like crazy, but I've seen people on YouTube get one and open it on video, and it's pretty cool. So grab bag items are pretty popular. And then these earrings, these are magnetic clip-on earrings. That's pretty cool. So I'll probably sell those individually. And then this I'll probably sell individually because that's just like a unique apple. You could sell that to a teacher. You could sell that to a Disney fan. So there's a couple pieces that I'll probably list individually, but the rest I'm just going to put it in grab bags because I don't know that I really feel like taking hundreds of pictures. I have in the past. It's, if you got the time and you're a quick lister like I am, it's definitely worthwhile. But I've just got so much going on right now. I don't want to sit on this stuff for a while. So that's why I'm doing grab bags. And someone else will just buy it at a good price, and then they can turn around and tear it apart and list it individually. So, yep, this is... So my sister bid on these for me, and I really do appreciate the help. She's been doing that a lot lately. I've got some other items that I need to pick up from her that I will do a separate video on. So both my sister and my husband watch estate sales for me, and I appreciate it because I can't do it myself. I'm one of those people that will just bid way too much. I can't stop. Like, I have to win even though it's, you know, sometimes you just have to let it go, because if you're going to pay way too much, what's the point of winning the item? And unfortunately, I'm that type of person that pays way too much. My husband and my sister have much better willpower than me, and they can stop and walk away. And so that's why, or that's not why, the main reason they do it, but I am glad that they help out. Holly's been doing it for me because she also looks at estate sales she collects vintage Christmas personally for her. And so she's like, well, if she's buying something for her, she knows what I do for a living. And so she's just doing it to help out because she's a wonderful sister. And yeah, that's it. Enough rambling. Thanks for watching. If you like these type of videos, I don't do these a lot, but I will try to make more of a point to do it now that my sister is helping me out and bidding on stuff for me. So I do plan on doing more estate sale hauls. So hit the subscribe button, and I will see you later.